Hello everyone, delighted to have your company here on 2K Sports for our PGA Tour action. We're at the TGC Championship. Today's coverage is about to begin. Delighted to have your company for this third round action. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beem, and Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead, they're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Was on a good line. 3 feet to go here to the hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And now that finds him in first place. You've arrived at a par 4. Oh, well done. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
What a putt to make. Well done. And let's have another look at that one. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Teeing off here at the third hole. Going with the hybrid.
Nicely done.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Ooh, right by the hole. This is a par putt. This one's looking good. Solid par putt, that. He's currently sitting in first place. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 4th. Opting for the 9-iron. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card.
Looking great now.
Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well hold.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Let's see what happens here at the 5th. This one should find the rough. Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. Smart shot, always back into the fairway as a safe play. And here we are with the third shot.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Still in the lead now after that hole.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Well, Rich, I'm being honest, this lie is putrid.
Birdie on this hole yesterday, but highly doubtful from the lie they have today.
This looks to be heading to the green. How about that, Rich?
How about that, Luke?
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
Well played.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. That shot's so good, we need to have another look. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. This one might roll into the rough. Coming off a hat-trick of birdies. That's great momentum. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Is that right? I think so. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And that puddle drop. Well done. He sits in first position. We have a par 5 on this one.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
Well, Luke, they birdied the hole yesterday. Good luck today on repeating that birdie.
Getting ready to play their third.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, this one's right at the pin. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
just didn't drop. Par putt coming up here. Well hold. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back nine, the 10th. It's heading to the rough for mine. That's tiny. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one might need to set. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And now that finds him in first place. This hole is a par 5. That's heading into the rough, I think. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Well, they're in the deep rough here, but they ended up with a, pretty favorable lie considering.
Come on, you're better than that. And here we are with the third shot.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. And here we are with their fourth. Ooh, that almost went down. And he needs this to save par. Oh, so close. His next putt is for bogey. So after avoiding the drop shots, that's their first bogey. Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. A thing of beauty. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Setting up miles from the hole. That It was a gallant attempt. 7 feet to the cup. Hey, that's a chance. And there it is. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4. Hope they pack their bucket and spade because they're heading to the beach.
That's my line. Stop it. You can't do that.
Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
Ooh, right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt. If that's the right pace, this should drop. Oh, I love a player with big heart. You've showed plenty there.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee. Great recovery.
Currently in first position. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Time for the second shot at the 15th. Nice recovery there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Ooh. And this putt coming up for his par. Okay, let's head to the next. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Let's see what happens here at the 17th. Going with the hybrid. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. All right, one more hole to go. Let's see how you handle the 18th. Right into the water on that one. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
And they're in the deep stuff, and they are deep into it as well. So you're going to have to be careful getting out of this one.
Clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. Taking aim from around 190 yards here.
Pretty good win, back into the player's face.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's just inside the range. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And this one will be for bogey. Thank you, everyone. Good game. And as the third round comes to a close, they're in that enviable position of top spot, Rich.
Lots of good playing out there. 1 round to go. This could be a very nervy final round. Lots of players.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB 2K Sports so proudly presents this PGA Tour event. We're at the Golf Club Championship. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Delighted to have your company for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this next golfer starts the day, what are you thinking about their chances?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Wow. What a shot that was. Making the difficult look very easy. And in it goes. He sits in first position. Here we are at the second tee. Not a bad line, this one.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Ooh, back there, Horsey. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And down she goes. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. But not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. This one's online. Well, what a start. This is impressive.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
And now that finds him in first place.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole. John, you're down there. Can you get out of this predicament?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
Fairway bunker shots aren't the easiest, but you made that look pretty straightforward. This putt is about 17 feet long. Okay, steady now. And this one is for bogey. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 5th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Well played. What an eagle.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Do you attack it and try and increase your lead, or do you lay back and play safe? I like to attack it. What do they like to do?
This one should find the rough. Now man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
Well, they lucked out here. I mean, they did get into some deep rough, but the lie ended up being not too bad.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Big putt for par coming up. That's frustrating. And this one will be for bogey. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. We've left yourself a long way between the holes, so let's get this one close. Ouch, that hurts. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Nicely holed, and for par. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 8th. Going with the 5-iron here. Get down. It's a little wayward.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Ooh. Well, how about the concentration to pull that shot off? If he makes this, he'll save his par. It's got a chance. Yeah, good putt. Well holed. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. You've arrived at a par 5. This one might just sneak off the fairway. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
They ended up quite deep into the rough here, guys. I'm not seeing the likelihood of getting a lot of this one.
Good option. Take your medicine and try and get it up and down from there. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Choosing the 9-iron here. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? He hasn't managed to birdie this hole, this tournament. Oh, I like the look of this. That's a good putt to make. We'll take that. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yes, but if they start thinking about it, that's where the danger happens. They have to keep their head down and keep playing on the front foot if they want to see this thing home.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Standing on this par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
You couldn't get that water out of your mind, could you? Getting ready to play their third. Oh, almost went in. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
Okay, that hole's behind you now. Now 4 shots up after that hole. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. And choosing the 8-iron here. This one needs to kick left. Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
He's already had a few birdies today. This for another.
This one's tracking. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage. Wow, that was just striped. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Well, that's a handy shot. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
That might be one club too many.
Pretty good shot there.
Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. Wow, that's misjudged. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Good stroke. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. That's a good-looking shot there. This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, just missed. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Not quite the shot he was wanting. And John, what's this one looking like?
This one's first cut, and not too deep into that first cut either. This might not be all that bad.
Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Bit too heavy-handed there. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Well, here we find ourselves on a short par 4. What's your mentality?
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Oh, I love that aggressive play.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
Was on a good line. Oh, how good was that? Almost an eagle. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
The lines aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough.
Yeah, they parred this hole yesterday, but from easier circumstances today, a little more difficult, but still doable.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole. This would be a great up and down. You're kidding me. Did he hold that?
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. Now, 8 shots in front. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Oh, what a way to finish the day. Hoping he can close out.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. That's the right option. Put it back in play. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. I like the look of this. And in goes the winning putt. What a moment, Rich.
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beem, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.